It all began when, as a Canadian country kid, I started on the tools working shutdowns in our oil and gas industry. I was a laborer, I welded, I fit pipe, operated small equipment, and drove truck in those early years. I was the new kid, the one who would do anything to get the job done. I took some serious risks, not even understanding that they were risks. When I think back, most of us did. Thankfully, workplace safety has improved significantly since then. Now, why my interest in safety? I think I got into safety mostly because I always enjoyed learning and coaching. I had a big boss who liked how I handled myself and other people in the field. He opened the door and I just walked right in. Of course, by that time, I'd bought into safety myself, and I knew I could help others understand the value in it as well. It turned out to be a great opportunity. Those are good questions. Now, the most satisfying? I'd say mentoring new safety professionals to develop their personal and their team-oriented skills. To watch them gain knowledge and confidence as they practice those evolving skills wherever in the world we work. I work predominantly in developing nations. Now, to be able to help those impassioned people contribute to their nations is particularly satisfying to me. Now, the most challenging. I'd have to say convincing non-believers in the value of protecting people and the environment. In the places I work, property seems to have the highest value. People and the environment, not so much. So I get into lots of good discussions, practicing my persuasive skills. Well, I have a very well-rounded professional background. I studied environmental sciences first and then worked for an environmental consultant for the next 6 years. Next, I completed a master's in business administration and went on to gaining experience in cost control and then business development for the next 4 years. But I wasn't fulfilled though. So I reestablished myself within HSE management. I did this by complementing my years of experience with appropriate education and certifications, a NABOSH from the UK and a CSP out of the United States. Well, I've had a number of 360-degree reviews over the years where my bosses, peers, and direct reports have all had an opportunity to give me feedback regarding my skills, or talents as you call them. For hard skills from the field perspective, I'm very strong in hazard and risk assessment. I ensure the involvement of all the right people well before the job. That's key. I'm also recognized for my incident investigation and reporting skills, probably due to my inquisitive nature and my drive to find the root cause. Immediate and secondary causes are not enough. Then capturing that information and effectively communicating it to the different stakeholders via different mediums is also one of my strengths. Now, for my soft skills. Over and above the fact that I am seen as an energetic and tireless individual, I'm consistently rated highly on my relationship building and my leadership skills. I'm also seen as an effective problem solver, and although some people feel I push them a bit too much for better performance, everybody considers me fair and objective. From a professional viewpoint of my years working in developing countries, I'd have to say it's the knowledge that at the end of every day, I have had some small part in reducing the possibility of people being seriously injured or killed. Also, seeing the smile on a team member's face when they've accomplished something important to them or the team. And realizing my department has provided great service to both internal and external clients by supporting everybody so that the work gets completed safely and in a cost-effective manner. On a personal level, it's very simple. My wife and I thoroughly enjoy learning about and taking in the various cultures we are exposed to. That's the real treat. Yes, I do. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to visit my website and view this video. I've enjoyed the challenge of making them both. If you think my skills will contribute to your company's overall performance, please click on my website's Contact Me button with questions and requests. I look forward to hearing